I'm gonna be honest, this one is really just lingering on my mind based on the content I've seen today. But I'm asking us as Americans, where do we draw the line? So I'm obviously gonna title this, you know? So, okay, I guess I'll start here. So, I seen a video of a lady from the UK talking to us Americans, asking us, when we were going to, do anything, because, they would probably be too late in like 6 months. And that was a video from more than 10 months ago. Now Trump's in office for his second term. And, it's making the cycles, him talking about his third term. It's probably what I was also referring to when I was about to say something about the title. But where are we as Americans? I'm 25, like I was taught our history in school just like the rest of us. The Constitution, fighting for independence, all of this crap. And, the ultimate pushing factor on what started all of that was taxation. So, us, as modern Americans, the conditions we're living through, the leaders we elect, or allowed to be elected, because, obviously not everybody voted for him, but, whatever. And then he starts saying things that are directly against our Constitution. That we were, you know? It's just like the lady herself was speaking on how we as Americans allowed America to slowly become an authoritarian, militarized police state. And we have, I don't know if you've noticed, but it's not like the police really give a fuck if you're black or white anymore. They just kind of down to fuck up and jam up anybody and everybody. But not the point, I guess. Also, she mentioned how it's been shown and used that the powers that be, the forces that may be, whatever we want to call them, the 1%, the ruling class, whatever, has shown us that they will militarize the police and use them against the citizens. So us as American citizens, where do we draw the line on the comforts, the consumerism, and the general dumbing down distraction from the reality of our circumstances in this country? Everybody has been complaining about, the prices of everything. We're dealing with the tariffs with Trump being in office. And, groceries, even before then, were already expensive as shit. And, being a young adult myself, trying to live on your own and pay your own bills and do your own thing, wow. Not a great experience. You know what I'm saying? Being independent, going against your family's support or whatever it may be. Wow, so many hours. 80-hour work weeks and still not really making enough to not be concerned about what the fuck I'm gonna eat for every meal. Not the point, not about me. But whereas Americans, because don't get me wrong, I live a comfortable life, but at the same time I understand right from wrong, and I'm willing to lay down or give up those comforts, you know what I'm saying, for the sake of our future, and honestly just for the sake of what's right, like I mentioned. But there needs to be a lot of correcting done, and the current state of or trajectory of our country has no intention of doing any of that. Beyond that, they have intentions of making things worse. So it's one of those questions where, once again, where do we draw the line as a people, as a community? When do we have the discussion? When do we seriously, I mean, obviously, like, as a country, America, we shouldn't wait till last minute to, like, do the homework assignment, but that's what it feels like is occurring. I feel like we're going to wait till he's actually beginning his third term to even protest that he should be attempting to take his, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like it's one of those things where we're just watching the worst possible outcomes slowly unfolding, and, like, nobody's even paying attention or giving a fuck because they've made it so hard to just get by and survive that giving a fuck is literally an impossible task to ask of people. For people to think beyond immediate, how do I in this position get to here to continue? And it's just a real nasty place to be in as an American, not to mention just interacting and going outside and experiencing the attitudes and mindsets of other people in this country. You know what I'm saying? Not even commenting on that, really. Just commenting on the larger picture of, like, holy shit, we're watching the plane crash and nobody's doing shit to try, like, okay. I guess that's it. It's been on my mind. What can I say? I don't know, man. There definitely should have been a revolution a long time ago. I mean, I can't tell you what the solution is. People are talking about populism. People demonize socialism and communism. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I have the perfect answer, but I'm ready for something new. I don't know about you, but I don't have much faith in a future under this America. Does that make sense? Okay, that's all. Thank you for your time. Maybe just think about it. Maybe let me know what you think about it. Who knows? Maybe ignore it. Fuck it. Who cares, right? Have a good one.